Hi, are you one of those who is planning to buy the Nintendo 3DS in 2020? Well, after the news that Nintendo is no longer producing Nintendo 3DS in Japan, we know that the Nintendo 3DS will soon no longer available in the market. But why do you want to have a Nintendo 3DS at 2020? So here are the things that I see why you should really get it while you still can. First, the Nintendo 3DS is a very good console even up to this day, with its huge library of games. What games am I say? It has a lot of games spanning from the DS time up until the 3DS. It is also the first and only console to have support for the Pokemon games Generation 1, which is Pokemon Yellow, Red, Blue, and Pokemon Generation 2, which is Pokemon Silver, Gold, and Crystal, and also Pokemon Hoenn region, which is for Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, which is available also in the Nintendo 3DS. And with the DS era of Pokemon games, which is the Pokemon Gen 4, which is the Pokemon Platinum, Sapphire, and Pearl, and also the Gen 5, which is the Pokemon Black and White, and the Pokemon White 2 and Black 2, is also available in the Nintendo 3DS via the DS system compatibility. Also adding the Pokemon in the 3DS era, which is the Pokemon Gen 6, which is the Pokemon the Pokemon Gen 6, which is X and Y, and the Pokemon in the Ultra Sun and Moon, and Sun and Moon themselves. So yes, you already covered the first 1 to 7 Pokemon generations. And yes, we do have the virtual console. The Nintendo 3DS has a very wide collection of old games and retro games, which is available only through the virtual console. I've already mentioned about the Pokemon Gen 1 and Gen 2, which is also available in virtual console. We also have the plethora of Game Boy Advance games, which is a lot of them. But the most notable ones is the Legend of Zelda games available in the Game Boy Advance, which is the Legend of Zelda, Oracle of Ages and Seasons, and also Link's Awakening, which has a remake in the Nintendo Switch. And yes, the virtual console also is not just limited with the Zelda games, with the OG Zelda games, and also a lot of Super Mario games is also available in there. Also added to the fact that the Nintendo 3DS is very moldable and very good when it comes to the hacking scene. If you really enjoyed playing emulators in your Nintendo 3DS, you can do that. You can also mod it to play pirated games, but that's not actually the main reason why you should do it, because we should always support the devs, and there is many good ways to actually play your 3DS. But then you might actually ask, what should a Nintendo 3DS I should get at this point? Well, if you could get the Nintendo 2DS, which does not have the support for the 3D function of the 3DS, you might actually get that, because most likely you won't actually need the 3D effects of the 3DS, because it's actually not very good for me. It's not actually the kind of function that you might actually lose if you might actually don't want to use it, because most of the time when I have my new 3DS with me, which is the larger one, Yes, and I don't actually use the 3D effects more so. So yes, the Nintendo 3DS is so many reasons to get a 2020. You can still play it and you will still be in a good position to get in the coming years. So if you wanted to get 3DS, go and go get it if you still have the time. So thank you. Thank you for listening and watching my video. So stay tuned again. We'll have more videos in the coming near future. Thank you very much. Bye bye.